Welcome to Just Now USA, your trusted source for the latest and most fascinating stories from Hollywood. Academy Award-winning actress Nicole Kidman is opening up about one of the most mysterious and talked-about films of her career, Stanley Kubrick's final masterpiece, Eyes Wide Shut. In a recent interview with Vogue, the baby girl actress reflected on working with the legendary director before his death in 1999, and revealed that, just like many fans, even she struggled to fully understand the meaning behind the film. Kidman, now 58, admitted with a laugh that she had to ask Kubrick directly what the movie actually meant. "I was saying, well, Stanley, what does this mean?" she recalled. And he was like, "Don't ever ask me that." That blunt response from Kubrick only deepened the mystery around the film. A psychological and erotic drama that continues to spark debate and fascination more than 2 decades after its release. Released in 1999, Eyes Wide Shut starred Kidman alongside her then-husband, Tom Cruise. The story followed a married couple entangled in themes of desire, secrecy, and emotional distance, subjects that Kubrick explored with his signature precision and ambiguity. The movie also featured performances by Sidney Pollack, Marie Richardson, and Alan Cumming, all adding to its haunting atmosphere. What makes the film even more iconic is that it turned out to be Stanley Kubrick's final project. The legendary filmmaker, known for masterpieces like 2001: A Space Odyssey, The Shining, and A Clockwork Orange, passed away from a heart attack just 6 months before Eyes Wide Shut hit theaters. He was 70 years old. In her Vogue interview, Kidman reflected on how Eyes Wide Shut strangely connects to her recent project Baby Girl, which was released last year. She joked about how both movies represent 2 extremes of her film career, saying with a laugh, "One ends with the word F-fuck, and the other one ends with the actual action, and there is my career." While her remark was lighthearted, it showed how Kidman has never shied away from challenging roles, from the surreal world of Kubrick to the emotional realism of her more recent films. But Eyes Wide Shut remains one of the most discussed films she's ever made, not just for its controversial subject matter, but also because of the real-life couple at its center. Back in a 2020 interview with the New York Times, Kidman shared more personal details about what it was like filming with Kubrick and Cruise. "We loved working with him," she said. "We shot that for 2 years. We had 2 kids and were living in a trailer on the lot, making spaghetti because Stanley liked to eat with us sometimes." She described that time as being full of both creativity and warmth. "We were working with the greatest filmmaker and learning about our lives and enjoying our lives on set," Kidman recalled, adding that she and Cruise were happily married during filming. When asked whether shooting such intimate and emotional scenes affected their marriage, Kidman laughed off the idea. "We would go go-kart racing after those scenes," she said. "We'd rent out a place and go racing at 3 in the morning." Even though their marriage eventually ended in 2001, Kidman has always spoken respectfully about both Cruise and Kubrick. She later admitted that Kubrick may have been using elements of her and Cruise's real relationship to bring authenticity to the story. "There were ideas he was interested in," Kidman explained. "He'd ask a lot of questions, but he had a strong sense of the story he was telling." That insight adds another layer to the film's complexity, showing how Kubrick may have drawn from the real-life emotions of his actors to create a deeper and more unsettling sense of realism. Today, Eyes Wide Shut stands as one of the most analyzed films of the late 20th century. Its dreamlike tone, hidden symbolism, and haunting depiction of human desire have inspired endless interpretations. But perhaps the most fascinating part is knowing that even its lead actress, the brilliant Nicole Kidman, once turned to Kubrick himself for answers, only to be told not to ask. Maybe that's exactly what Kubrick wanted, for the mystery to remain unsolved, even by those who lived it. Nicole Kidman's reflections remind us that some art is meant to be felt, not fully explained. And Eyes Wide Shut continues to prove that true 25 years later. For more stories from Hollywood's biggest stars and timeless filmmakers, stay tuned to Just Now USA. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating entertainment updates.